Minnesota Wild Executive Vice President and General Manager Bill Guerin will make the 9th selection in the 2020 NHL Draft.
Now I'm proud to select with the 9th pick in the 2020 draft from the Ottawa 67s of the OHL, Marco Rossi.
Joining me now is Marco Rossi of the Ottawa 67s, the 9th overall selection in the 2020 NHL Draft and newest member of the Minnesota Wild. Marco, how does it feel?
Hey, it feels really good. Very happy.
Well, huge congratulations from us. Looking back on the past year, you've been this dominant 200-foot player with this really strong compete level. And it's been quite the season for you. You finished with the most points at 120 as the league's most outstanding player. Now you're a top 10 pick out of the NHL draft. How do you even put this last season into words?
It has been really good, for me. Even for a team with a really good success through the whole season, we improved so much. And I think it's very sad that the season got canceled with the coronavirus, because I think we had a really good chance to win it, because in the first 2 years, it was tough to lose in the final, but coming to the second season, we just had much more experience. And I stepped my game up too. I was much better in my second season. And
so safe to say, this is your dream come true.
Yes, 100%. Since I was a little kid, the dream is to play one day in the NHL. And I know when you get drafted, it's like one step closer to play in the NHL. So I'm very happy to get drafted by the Minnesota Wild now.
That's great. Well, you said, the reason you came to Ottawa was because of the coaching staff. What had you heard about Andre Tourigny's coaching style prior to coming to Canada?
Yeah, so first of all, it was like you said, Andre Tourigny was the biggest reason. He's so professional. He was even before in the NHL. He had so much experience with younger guys and with superstars too. And I think that was the best situation I did coming over to Canada. And all the coaching stuff, the whole organization, the facility, everything is so first class by Ottawa 67s, and it couldn't be any better. And that was the only reason why I went to Canada. And I said, I'm just going to Ottawa and nowhere else. So I'm very happy they drafted me, and everything turned out so well.
I think one of the things you mentioned is just how well they work on you specifically. How do you feel you've benefited the most from playing in the OHL?
I think it was a lot, because coming over from Europe, everything was new for me. The language was different, then the food was different. On the ice service was different, and just the culture there everything was different. And I think they helped me a lot, even all the players, the coaches, and they work on you so specifically, after every game or before the practice, they work on you one-on-one, what you can do better in the game, in little things. But at the end, the little things are making huge, it's huge at the end. So they are helping me a lot, and I'm very happy to have that.
And how has the OHL best prepared you for the NHL draft process? Maybe looking more off the ice.
I think it's more similar to the NHL than if you play in Europe. I think all the traveling you do within the OHL, the road trips you do is similar more to the NHL. And like I said, with the whole coaching stuff, it's so much first class organization. It's so professional, everything. So I think off the ice, it helped me a lot, just even getting a better person and thinking more as a pro and everything like that. Because like I said, Andre Tourigny has so much experience, and you could learn so much from him.
Well, one thing I've noticed is you definitely have this glowing confidence, and I guess playing in a league that mimics the NHL so well probably helps with that. But what has playing on the number one team in the league these past 2 seasons done for your confidence, and maybe how has that helped you prepare even more?
It has been really good. If you're the best team, is the reason why you're the best team. And I think like individual, like every player gave the best in practice. It starts all with practice and off the ice, like in the workout gym and on the ice with the practice. Everyone works so hard and we just push each other. And I think that makes us perfect every day and even makes us greater every day. And I think that helped me a lot too. Just like compete every day harder than the other guys. And that's how you make a team better. And I think that was like a big reason why we were that good.
Well, you've been able to share such an important year with a guy like Jack Quinn, who really took off this past season and was drafted 8th overall right before you, and even a guy like Will Cranley, who was also drafted to the St. Louis Blues. Maybe just a couple of words on what it means for the organization and what it's meant to you to be in such elite company.
Yeah, it's really good, I think, for the organization because having 3 players in a draft, it's not you see every year. So it's, I think, really good for organization. And me, Will Cranley, and Jack Quinn, we had like the same situation. It was our draft year, so we knew, okay, maybe we have a little pressure, but we always talk to each other, so we take like the pressure away. And yeah, I'm very happy for Jack Quinn and Will Cranley that they got drafted too, like of course. But yeah, I'm very happy to them.
Is there anyone else within the Ottawa 67's family? Maybe it's a teammate that's helped you transition to the OHL a bit more, made the adjustment that much more easier, or a member of the coaching staff who you'd really like to thank right now for helping you get to this moment?
It's tough to say just one person. I think it was like everyone. It was the whole coaching staff. It was like a teacher, like her name is Miss Deed, and my billets in my first year, I mean in my second year. Then my like the workout coach, all the teammates for me and everyone. I don't really know who I should say thank you because everyone helped me so much over there. And I don't want to really say any names because I would forget someone right now. So yeah, I'm just so glad I was there and it had made me a really better player.
Fair enough. I recall you mentioning you and Thomas Vanek, another great Austrian player that you've looked up to growing up. You guys have a good relationship, and you guys talk off and on throughout the season. Now that you've been drafted to the Minnesota Wild, I'm curious if he reached out to you and what he said.
Yeah, like we talked before the draft, and he just told me like it happened, and yeah, now it happened, and we are still in contact almost like every second day, 3 days, and we talk a lot, and yeah, I'm very happy.
Awesome. And just to follow in his footsteps as another Austrian player who's accomplished so much already, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot because when you were a kid and there weren't like a lot of awesome hockey players who were playing in the NHL, so he was like one of them and who was the best awesome player who ever played hockey. And just when you were small, you were always like watching him and the highlights because I mean, he's from Austria, and it's just another dream for you. Okay, there's an Austrian hockey player who plays in the NHL. So it was just another motivation for you too. Okay, I can make the NHL maybe too. And if I just keep I'm working hard and stuff like that, then I will reach my goal one day. And yeah, he was a big inspiration, I think, for every hockey player in Austria.
How much have you enjoyed both living and playing in the city of Ottawa and for such a historic franchise?
It was very nice. I mean, like just from the city, it's an old city. It's more compared to Europe city. So I really like the city, and the people there were very friendly, nice, and just like playing in front of the Auto 67's fan in the rink in the stadium. It was very like a big history in that organization. So it was a huge honor to play for them and winning so many games.
Awesome. All right. Last question I have for you. Can you think of one favorite moment or favorite OHL memory from over the past 2 seasons?
I think the best moment, I had many good moments there. I think one of them was just coming over to Ottawa and getting to know the team and playing my first game there was very special. And it was like always my dream to play one day in the OHL. And yeah, just playing there in the best junior hockey league was a big dream for me at the beginning. And then in my first season, going to the final was huge. Like we had such a good team, but losing the final was tough. And then now coming to the second season, we had another goal to win it this year, and we even broke every record in this season. and then the season got canceled. So it was very sad, but had very good moments there.
All right. Well, Marco, thank you so much for your time. Another huge congratulations on all your success, and best of luck in the off season and moving forward.
Thank you very much. Thank you.